between Boston and Providence. It's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. And I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Foxborough. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First carry here for Devon Achane. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Get set.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 37 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now, first down throw for Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
20, TX.
Tua to throw again. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for us Dolphins first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dolphins.
All right, come on. 32 step. 32.
Tua, give it to Achane. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Milton Williams on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Patriots' 10-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. That his second TD catch of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing right away, it's May. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. Finding space at the 15. And he's in! Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Off play action, it's Tua. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's a give to H.M. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Go right here. 21G, 21G.
From the gun, here's Tua. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. A gain there of 20. First down, Miami.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around, making the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On first down, here's Tungo Bailoa to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, H.M. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Here's 2. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
From the gun on third down, Tungo Vailoa. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Now it is first and goal.
Ready. Ready.
A run, and it's H.M. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Hey! Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Now it's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Yeah, he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Third and goal.
Ready.
Throwing is Tua. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they think about what they want to do here on fourth and goal. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, That can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down.
May's pass. Complete to number 28. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. May going to look to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
May to throw on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A run, and this is Henderson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is May. But man, it's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. On the ground, here is Henderson. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down. May. That one, take it in. Middle of the end zone. Touchdown, New England. It's his second touchdown of the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. Tua going to throw. Big hitting slant there. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identify the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Second and inches. A run here with A-10. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
32 stairs.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw is Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Zion.
Again, it's Tua. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah. 21G.
Play action. Tagovailoa. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10.
22. Hey, 21 TA. Solo left Zion.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Dolphins move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Patriots 14. Jason Sanders kicking off for Miami.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Jason Sanders kicking off for Miami.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. It's second down. Working out of the gun. It's May. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver And the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's May again. Open and down the field is Miller. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Out of the gun, here's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
It was crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's caught. Outside, it's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Throwing now is May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. He's got a touchdown. touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Jim Wright.
Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 10. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The bootleg, here's Tua. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Yes, what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers wide open. Nice conversion.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Watch it, Austin.
Now Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing again, it's Tua. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Maynard on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw now. May. Going right. It's taken in. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Third and long. Now May. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
A give to Henderson, running right, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
28-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Throwing is May. The throw here is complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Crazy.
To throw is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Brown now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Tua. Has caught right side by Henry. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one good for 26 yards.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's 2. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
It is 2nd and 6.
All right, come on.
Again, it's Tua. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Tua to throw again. Once to his right. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And off the deflection, it is taken in. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Talk about being in the right place at the right time. That ball was not even intended for him, but hey, sometimes better to be lucky than good, and for the defender, not so much.
Crazy, crazy.
May to throw on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
I don't know no better. When I got rich of these, yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on the sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue girl. Don't hustle and grill.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. On first down, here's Tungo Bailoa to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately for this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
And the Dolphins first down.
In motion, it's Waddle. To the air again, Tungo Bailoa. On the run to the right. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for first and 10.
First down, Dolphins.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Awful time to get a penalty. Now first and 15. Out of the gun, Tungo Bailoa. Oh, the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Second and long. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Here's first down.
Ready. Hey, 21. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That one out wide to Achane. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
26-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's second and 6.
All right. 18.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Miami.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
Come away, high. Come away,
Gain of
high.
16 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. Now it's Tua. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's H.A. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Devon H.A. Touchdown, Miami. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Crazy. I hear you, son. Hey, what's up?
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here comes 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. There's that man again. Another catch. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short. And here is May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
They're going. It's May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. May to throw again. Forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
To throw again is May. flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. They have tied things up here in the final minute. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here is 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Ewers. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? From the shotgun, it's Ewers. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. And now we get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out. And we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the 36 now, here's 2nd and 9. Now a first throw here in overtime. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. Down to the 10. And he will score. Rasheed Rice. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. They'll get across the 20, mark them down to the 53-yard line. On 1st and 10, Ewers. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 2nd down, Ewers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes, back inside the 20-yard line. Milton Williams. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Ewers. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Ewers. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. 1st down throw for Ewers. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Quick throw, taken in, and they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Here's Ewers again. And they have done it. Matching touchdowns here in OT. And now they'll have a chance to win with a 2-point conversion.
Mike, What a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down one. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
You had a feeling they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 and the win. They'll throw again with Ewers. This one intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little...
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping.